Report the scow. Captain's orders. The captain does love letterers. We could use the money. I don't know if you'll convince the captain, though. All right. I'll clear you to talk. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge them.
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
Oh yes, The Rock. He's not selling it. But if you want to hear him laugh in your face personally, go right ahead.
Yeah, we'll check with him directly if you don't mind.
Go on then. Trade it for it. Some dusty hauling ore from the fringe. Was glad when he left. It's all shakes and muttering. Strewn about all over. The good stuff's locked up in a vault for Petrov's own personal viewing pleasure. And before you ask, Petrov's the only one with the keys, so don't try bribing any of the crew. You'll just waste your money. Petrov's got a whole little alien zoo in the back. He's asking for trouble with those things. But the locks on the cages are pretty high-end. Thankfully.
Yes?
You know,
I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care, they have scorch marks on them anyway. The artifact? Ah, you must mean my latest curio. I have never seen anything like it. Intricate pattern details, a metal that feels soft to the touch, yet bears not one hint of wear or tear. Ah, you are out of luck, my new friend. I cannot part with it. I know, it's a fickle man who falls in love so easily, but what can I say? Mi amore. Tempting. I do love showing off. But my security team will have a heart attack. It would be against all those protocols that I admittedly told them to make. Oh, you do have a point. Now, no need to be insulting. Very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh? I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful, but that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And of course, there was the time I
Lord of the gods here are bounty hunters, smugglers,
steered us
salvagers
into a
of
UC
princes.
Navy vessel after a
Lot of shots,
particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly. Between their two thrusters, and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs. Itself. Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing, devoid of any such enlightenment. Why, yes, he did. No, no, no. I can't. This one is mine. And it's only fair to warn you. Hands off! I would hate to sour our new friendship by becoming the victim of piracy.
We're not pirates, Petrov. We're explorers. Who might do a bit of piracy on the side as a hobby sometimes.
Then I suppose it's just a question whether my immeasurable love for my collection and my crew of hired cutthroats is enough to stop you. Go ahead. Make a move for the artifact. Let's see what happens.
Would it help if I said we needed it for scientific research?
Please! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
You didn't leave us with a lot of options, buddy.
Ah! I see it now. You're in love with the artifact, just as I am. Oh, a cruel fate brings two people of the same kind together. Go then. Leave my ship with your heart's desire. But the United Colonies will know of your descent into petty piracy. C'est la guerre.
Ah, open. The suspense is killing me.
Yeah, we surrender.
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we go a few more rounds. Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up. Damn pirate. Get what you came for. Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this. So what? We're just going to let you loot the ship? Pirate. We're not gonna forget this. Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
Hey there. You done looting yet?
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we'd go a few more rounds.
Damn it, Petrov.
Settle down. Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up. So what? We're just going to let you loot the ship? You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we'd go a few more rounds.
Captain's going to find some way to blame this on me. I just know it.
So we are surrendering.
Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this. Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave. Just need to find the next mark. So what? We're just throwing the lake. Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this. Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
I miss this ship. clamps released. Air pressure stable. Thrusters are a go. Ready.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately, or we will be forced to open fire. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we'll be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge. Sam! He's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood!
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over. I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us! That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You can't let him take them! Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it!
Damn it. Vladimir's right. We need to get the artifacts packed up, and that means holding off the Starborn.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
We got this. Just stick together.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking!
Take cover, everyone!
Wait.
Do you really expect them to...
Barge through the front door?
That's right, Walter. He's just stopping by for a chat and a pot of coffee.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here.
If you're going to leave, I'll be barricading the door on your way out. Won't be able to let you back in for anything.
Walter! Are you all right?
We got this.
I'm almost done! Get over! Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark.
Noel, Starboard.
Vladimir!
He already left. Sam!
Hello,
Who are you?
They call me the Hunter. I'm already on my way.
Forget about us! Pack up the collection!
Damn it. Vlad.
What about everyone on the eye?
We got this. Just stick together.
I don't know how long it's gonna... Hopefully this will only... take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking!
Take cover, everyone.
Where? Do you really expect them to barge through the front door?
That's right, Walter. He's just stopping by for a chat and a pot of coffee.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here.
Never enough time.
Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking!
Take cover, everyone.
Where? Do you really expect them to barge through the front door?
That's right, Walter. He's just stopping by for a chat and a pot of coffee.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here. I'm almost done! Just a bit longer! Ignore them. Focus. Focus. help the others.
What if that starborn is still alive?
We have to risk it.
while we scan your ship. All right, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Wrong place, wrong time. It's the bandit! Bandit!
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Hostile ship. It's not too late to surrender. You picked the wrong fight! Abort!
Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we'll be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
stars, Captain.
You don't have business with the scow. Our captain is no one uninvited boards the scow. The captain does. We could use. All right. I'll clear you to talk. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Who let you on board?
Oh, yes. He's not selling it.
Yeah, we'll check.
Go on, then.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
You know,
Ah!
if it were up to me, we wouldn't let people on the ship we haven't vetted personally.
Excellent. Relax. The artifact? I have never... Ah, you are out of luck. Tempting. Oh-ho! Now. Very... I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault?
Talk to
Well,
Petrov.
all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me... This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. Of course, there was the time I accidentally veered into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters, and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs. And now, the moment itself. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told... Alas, I've held its... Oh, no. No. And it's only fair.
We're not pirates who might...
I'm afraid not. I'm easy in all things, except my collection. Then I suppose... Go ahead.
Would it help if I...
We both desire the same thing. But only one of us can get what they want.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Who let you on board? Oh, yes. He's not selling.
Yeah.
Go on, then.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
Enjoy your time on board the scow.
Excellent. Relax. The artifact I have never... Tempting. Oh-ho! Reverse psychology. Because it's mine. That's why. No.
Enjoy your time on board the scow.
Lord of the gods here are bounty hunters.
Fight the dead! Cover!
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Who let you on board? Oh, yes. He's not selling.
Yeah, we'll check.
Go on, then.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
You know,
Ah!
if it were up to me, we wouldn't let people on the ship we haven't vetted personally.
Excellent. Relax. The artifact I have never... you're... Tempting. I do love showing off. But my Oh-ho! Yeah, sure they do. Now, no need to be insulting. Very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh? I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament
Talk
of
to
splendor.
Petrov.
Why do you
He's
need
glorious.
Even the great needs his own private.
You meet Vadik yet?
Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And of course, there was the time I accidentally steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star. And now, the moment itself. Ah. Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing, devoid of any such enlightenment. Oh no. And it's only fair to...
We're not pirates, Pet. Who...
Then I suppose... Go ahead.
Would it help...
Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
You didn't leave us with a lot of options, buddy.
Ah! I see it now. Go then.
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, a few more rounds. Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up. Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this.
It's always good to be.
Ship's detached. You're clear.
Be advised you are entering United Colony space.
Stellar slide.
Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. We say again, respond immediately, or you're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we'll be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
Do you need something?
Another day?
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach...
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir!
He already left. Sam!
Hello, Constellation.
Who are you?
They call me the Hunter. I'm already on my way.
Forget about us! Pack up the collection.
Damn it, Vladimir.
What about everyone on...
Look, I get it.
I don't know how long it's gonna... Hopefully this will only take a few minutes. If my... hands can stop shaking!
Take cover, everyone.
Where? Do you really... expect them to barge through the...
That's right, Walter. He's just stopping by for a chat and a pot of coffee.
you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here. What? I'm almost done! Just a bit longer!
There's never enough time, is there?
Ignore them. Focus. Focus.
Hold him up. Oh, give Noel.
Persistence.
I have all the artifacts. Everyone, follow me. There's an old escape tunnel to the Well District. Come on!
Damage registered.
Better keep moving. I don't know if he's gone, but we can't risk it. Get to the ship!
Sam? Come on, Sam. Talk to me. No, not again. I can't bury another friend, Sam. I can't. Don't go.
Dad! Dad, get up! Get up! Please? Go away! I told him you were coming. He just had to hold on a little longer. I hate you! Leave me alone!
Oh, thank heavens. You're all right. We didn't see the Starborn ship dock until it was too late. By the time we managed to take defensive positions, the doors were already opening. We didn't see him at first. Vladimir went sailing straight into the control room. Then the Starborn was just... there. The rest is just... combat blur. Adrenaline. Pain. Not that I've seen, but I've been drifting in and out. I'll be okay now. Go on. Take care of the others.
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting. Can't be sure yet. Starborn could have done a lot more damage. Guessing the glitter of the prize wasn't here. No tears for the old. Got the others to worry about.
He came out of nowhere. Thank you. I don't think I can move right away. But I'll make it. Go on.
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness. Where's Sam?
Get moving.
We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Just means he's playing the waiting man's game. He'll be back once we've done all the work of collecting the other pieces.
Hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain.
Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here. Keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after?
We can't move home and hearth, but we can at least move the artifacts. No, my plan might be a fool's test, but taking the artifacts back to the lodge won't cut it.
I'd already seen enough death for a lifetime.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
Now really isn't the time.
I know.
I
Look,
need everyone looking
we
out
all
for
feel
each
like
other
we've
during
been
this
kicked
time.
into the ground a million times
Bosses hit
over.
a small group like ours,
but I think I have
especially
something.
hard.
I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
I don't mind taking a detour to gather data. Only thing we'd lose is time, really.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Wake up, Ray. Let's chat.
I need to inventory all our equipment and other odds and ends for damages.
You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night.
Contents. They're what we agreed on?
Yes, Vladimir and I agreed on what should be included.
That's all fine then. Do let me know if you get a response.
That is highly unlikely, but if it happens, I will be sure and tell you.
Vasco never appreciated my humor that much. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco. So many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel. Oh, he's not so simple, actually. He wanted me to work on a social ritual algorithm with him. Believe it or not. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact. They looked into Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Looks like they paid off the judge. And that's not all. My contact really came through for us. Turns out the witness was threatened until he withdrew his testimony. And thanks to our contact, we now have the receipts. I tend to agree. It's interesting. but not enough to take it to a lawyer yet. So I know a cyber runner who has accessed corporate archives before. They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk. I appreciate that, Captain, but I'll take care of any fines or bribes that come up from this. You have always been so supportive of me during this process. Let me take care of this part. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone who's fought the Crimson Fleet. Maybe I should study up on the art of cross-examination. Might come in handy at the trial. Objection, Your Honor. I think our lawyer in Gagarin is the right choice. Whew, that's a relief. I'm a physicist. Courtrooms are not my natural habitat. Anyway, let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us. What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip? love it.
I don't. Just go away.
private sector. So that's
Yes, exactly. It's like...
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh, well, what's on both your minds? Oh, yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside. Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave? Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times, Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
I had this grav jump once, Bobby mentioned he met you. Actions? Check. Rifle? Already so. Just look at her.
Got a moment? Let's catch up. Oh, pardon me.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Cords? Yeah, I got cords.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
He sent both of us to ask more incessant questions, actually.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
You don't need to tell us. We just figured it would be better to ask you directly than to take a second-hand account of your words.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy. and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Then we are done. Leave me.
Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no guarantees. Listen, you risked your life to save me. I keep wondering if that made it harder to save Sam, too. I've replayed those moments in my mind over and over. And you need to know that you did what a leader does. And if it had been me instead of him, I would feel at peace knowing that he made it. I know. And I can't say it's the best choice, but nevertheless, thank you. I don't know if you're ready to talk, or if you need 20 years to get to that point, or if you never want to talk about it again. But I just want you to know that if you do, I'm here for you. I'm not sure that I am, but maybe in time that will change. Of course. Could have been so much worse. We are all constellation. When a star goes nova, it can destroy everything nearby, or it can nourish a new era of planets and life and everything that goes with it. The galaxy is littered with the deaths of so many brilliant, wonderful stars. But if stars never went nova, then we wouldn't be who we are now. I don't know. We'll take care of her. I'm sure we will. We'll figure it out. But it is happening, or rather it has happened. It is up to us to make sure it never happens again. Sam was my buddy. He was practical and goofy and a genuinely decent man. He would never want you to feel like this rotten situation was your fault. I promise you that. Yes, though an overabundance of caution might be a weakness. You know, we're fortunate. Constellation brought us all together and we're all better for it. If we're going to set things right, it's going to be because of that. Oh yeah, that's UC Security. They're busier than normal these days, it seems.
Dealing in art is
As a tracker agent, my duty.
I used to drink. Then?
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
The Unity Pilgrim in particular, if that rings any bells.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity Pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or in mathematics it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine.
I have something for you. Need something? I do, actually. Here you go. Excusez-moi. Can you believe this tree was here before the city?
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? But what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified? Yes and no. We believe God is out there waiting for us in the universe, and that the grav jump will bring us closer. But is gravity itself an article of faith? What do you think? It is one of the great contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there, but we insist that it is also everywhere. So you think this word unity describes that divine, unknowableness that the Pilgrim searched for?
We're mostly interested in your thoughts.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Why do you draw out the vowels of my name in such a prolonged manner?
It's like saying hey and your name at the same time. It's friendly.
I don't seem to be friendly. My name is my name, and it should not be altered without my permission.
You know, their shields are gone. Gone! Down! I just wanted to check in with you and make sure all was well. Okay, point made, Andreja.
And it's over. The Ecliptic didn't know what hit him. Not everyone would have stuck their necks out for a patrol. Thanks. Any way we can repay you? Done. You deserve it. You take care out there.
Landing site is sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Irvin would have loved to work on a planet with this kind of life. bitterly cold. I hate it. Truly, I do. You know, this abandoned homestead is actually rather charming.